Hi everybody, I'd like to introduce you to a good friend of mine and somebody that I think you would be very wise to let him speak into your life as he has mine. This is Tony Stolfus. He is a good friend of mine from, how long have we known each other?
7.5 years, I guess.
7.5 years we've been working together. Tony he came into my world as somebody that introduced the idea of coaching to me, really. I'd heard about it, but I'd never experienced it. And Tony sat down with me and just kind of unpacked some things in my heart that I didn't even know was there or needed unpacking. And he's been doing it for how long?
Almost 20 years.
20 years of helping people find things that are hiding in their heart, hiding in their destiny that I don't know if they'd have found it had they not crossed paths with you. And now we are adding a course called Questions for Jesus. And I said, Tony, we'll do whatever you want. All your stuff is amazing. This guy has got so much resource. You got to check him out. But I asked him, what do you want to do? And you picked this one. Why?
Well, a couple things. Questions for Jesus. It's simple, it's easy to get a hold of, but for most people, this is really revolutionary. They've never prayed this way before. And I grew up praying about the business of being a Christian. I'd pray about what to do, and I'm sorry for what I did, and Lord, forgive me for what I've done, and everything was about doing something.
Yeah.
And nobody ever taught me to pray about the relationship. To say, Jesus, what do you like about me? Here's what I admire about you. Daddy, how are you proud of me? And when I started praying this way, my percentage of answered prayer went up about 1,000%.
Yeah.
And that really got my attention. And I finally realized, I've finally started talking to Jesus about what he wants to talk about and not just what I want to talk about. We have people who've written whole books just out of their conversations with Jesus after they learn this. And this is it's a great way to be intimate with God. And for me as a C of the disc, it's really easy for me to start my devotional times, and I did this for years, with the problem. Okay, Jesus, here's what's wrong that we need to deal with.
We got to go to work today.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this helps me focus on what he loves about me.
Yeah.
And that's really changed me.
And it just turns God into a loving God,
right?
A loving relationship instead of a boss, instead of somebody who's just watching all your mistakes.
Right.
So this stuff is so good, and what you're going to discover more than anything really is who Tony is. That's really what I want you to get. But if you are looking for ways to unpack your prayer life, unpack your heart really, and to watch God's love saturate your life, let these guys lead you.
Thanks.
It's going to be amazing.